Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Okay, it is Saturday, April the 13th, I believe, 2024 timestamp. This is not financial advice. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am an expert at financial losses, so if you're still here, that's on you. And if you are, let's go. Okay, we're going to shoot over to Golem Overlord real quick. And let me turn that music off. Okay, here we go. I've already done the battles, and I claimed a total of 1,051 parts, 37 shards, and then my Golem VIP overpass or promo pass went and built my 41.5 Scagenal golems that I lost, and you just multiply that by 10, so it's 415 parts. So I'm going to go ahead and add another 25, which will give me 2.5. For some reason, Golem Overlord's been moving slow the last few days. I don't know why. The other games are moving normal, so I don't know if he's aware of that or if something's new. But okay, so there I am, 660. That's a new record. And here we go. Let's do half of Faith, because that's the lowest one. So we're going to do 3. What was the number that was needed? Let's do 350. That'll be half. Okay, so I got 262 left. Let's go do my 50. I'm only going to do 25 today of the parts, because I got to put that. You got to send it over to Hive, otherwise you can't do it on the platform anymore. They changed that. He said he's going to be changing it back. Okay, then when that gets in there, I'll be able to and there it is. So let's go stake it real quick. I always like to stake or save a little bit of part every single claim, because I spend everything. I never have anything left, so at least I got a little bit of bank. And you do need to have it. I just don't need that much. But you could change that at any moment. Let's go check out this real quick. Nope, nobody's talking in the guild. If you guys need a guild, if you're playing this game, we've got 1 spot left. So contact BronzeDragon to get an invite. Okay, so I got 237 left. Let's put 37 of it on Golem Charging Station, which is... I got a lot left to get it, but it's so much, I just like to whittle it down and then jump in when it gets down to equal with the other. Which usually, right now, it's about 600. So when it gets down to 600, I'll treat it like the other ones. Like this is 696, 696. This one's only got 342. I'll knock that out tonight. Okay, my remaining 200 is going to go onto my experience points. I'm almost to level 14. I'll be there tonight. And this will help speed it up. And then, of course, once I jump up to 14 prestige, I'm going to drop to level 49, and it will probably at that point be 22,000 experience points needed to upgrade it. Let's go take a look at that real quick. See, right now I'm at 17,480 out of 1781. I'm getting 20 an hour. So we're talking 1 hour to 5. Yeah, sometime tonight I should be level 14. Probably before I claim again. I claim twice a day, every 2 hours. Or 12 hours, I'm sorry. And I got 10.34 hours left because of my adjustments for out of something on here. I can't tell you exactly which one it was, but it does speed it up a little bit. Plus 8% bonus for doing so. All right, let's go. I got a quest that I completed. So let's go pay for it. And shard, it's 7.5 shards. I'm going to get 4 comp and 2 tonics NFTs. So let's, and that's going to come out of here, and the rest I'm going to ship over to Decrop. My goal on Decrop is to get to 20,000 crop in the platform so I can get Hive Engine airdrops. Okay, there's the 4 comp. Oh, I got a power and I got a relic radar. Okay, I'm going to use that power right now. So let's go to inventory, which I was just in. Here's all my NFTs that I haven't used yet. I can sell some of them. I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens with the upgrade that's coming up on the game. We got a lot of these. What do these do? Removes a random and adds a medium or lower modifier on equipment. That's why I don't use them. Okay, there's the power potion. Use. Now that will help me get more parts during battling. And I like to do my battling like 2 minutes before I claim. That way, you know, because once you get a big number, you become very attractive. The more you have in your stash, the more people want to attack you. So I try to keep my exposure at a bare minimum. Okay, I need to use this. Now this is a Chrono Scout. Scouts the precise claim cooldown of enemies until the next claim. I'll go ahead and use that up. And then let's transfer that over to the Hive Engine. Okay, there we go. Golem Overlord is caught up, and that's all. We're waiting on this right here to kick in. I still have yet to get any equipment that I can fill in. You can get them through the Yixen chest. I just haven't gone after any because you're not guaranteed one. It's a percentage, and the few times I have, I don't get nothing. And I'm just like, I don't know. He's being kind of tight on those right now, and there might be a reason, but they might loosen up and we start getting more. There might be some for sale in the market. Let me go check the market. See if people are selling them for how much. Yeah, that's $3 for the pack, is what he's trying to do. Okay, the helmet, how much is that going for? I might just start buying them. Actually, nobody's selling. You can bid. I don't know if you'd get one. I don't know if anybody's even selling one. Yeah, I don't think hardly anybody's got any. That's the problem. There's no... Oh well, I'll figure out that later. So let's close out Golem Overlord. Let's go to decrops. I've got one plot to harvest, and 1 day and 3 hours till the end of the season, which then will go from winter to spring. So I've stopped planning my land for winter. I'm going to start concentrating on spring. I'm out of money, so I can't get no packs today. I can DCA though. That's my priority, DCAing into Splinterlands. So that I'll always do. But when I get some extra, I'll throw it in here. And that's another reason why I want the Hive Engine drop, because that can help build your... Now here's my 2 fertile lands I pulled out of an alpha pack. And then I've got 14 or 16 regular. So anyway, let's go sell these for my shares. Not a great harvest, but I'll take it. Every little bit helps. And that's a new record for me for shares. Okay, I'm ranked number 115 in the league, in the platform. Shares 366. Rewards I'm going to get is 251.743. I think that's going to be crop. I'm not positive. But here's my 15-day average. That's also records almost 3,000. So that's the crop power. You need that to be over 20,000 to get the drop of Hive. And they divide that, so it's not a whole lot, but again, it's a way for you to beef up your account. So let's go look at the 3-year anniversary event. We're 2 days away, I think. 1 day, tomorrow. And I've claimed everything but the last one, the pepper, which is tomorrow. I wasn't really on top of it, and I finally realized on day 5 I should spend the 30 crop to get it, because the items are very good. But I've never used any of them before. And I got, like here, I got the fast grow, but you got to put that on the land before you plant. I did it after, so I wasted them. Really hurts to even talk about it. But I've saved my 3 mystery seeds. I'm going to plant that on my land starting tomorrow evening when I get home. And I've already got some open, but the seed you got to plant it and harvest it before the season ends. So I'm going to lose 3 radishes this season because I planted them thinking I could use that speed up grow and I couldn't. Oh, mistakes are costly. Okay, let's go to Peak Monsters here. Look at land price, $21. It's been hanging out there. Remember, land came out at 20. And what a lot of people have realized is they don't have enough assets to get them going. But look what's gone. All the building in the boxes are gone. Somebody came in and bought all that shit up. That's got a grain farm on it. But guys, you need to keep an eye on this. The next one's $24.50 for building in the box. That's all bonuses that you could have got, and it's gone. Somebody bought it up. Let's go look at Magic Land. I'm in the Magic Land because of the grain, the magical grain, and it's actually dropped $1. And this has a building in a box. Swamp. I don't know what you can build in swamp. I got to get on top of that, but a lot of good deals on land. Buy low, sell high. When the streets are bloody, you buy. That's what the guys who and girls who are successful do. They buy low and they sell high. They don't buy it at the top price. And then this is when you need to be paying attention and buying, is when things are bad and low. And of course you have to perceive it to be valuable in the future. And if you don't, then again, not financial advice, but I'm just saying, when you get something for $1 because you think it's going to be $10 in the future, that's when you make your money, is when you buy something. Okay? And the second thing is that how long do you have to sit on it? If you go out and buy a piece of property and you put $4,000 on it, in the real world, land's always a good investment. But are you going to have to sit on it for 30 years and give it to your grandkids? Is that the kind of investment you want? That's all the things you got to consider, because so many times people will get something, especially on the metaverse here. Oh, I'm going to buy it today and sell it tomorrow. It might not be any good for 3-4 years. You just, it depends what kind of pressures are on it. And the biggest word we all love in the metaverse is utility. Utility adds value to all NFTs, to pretty much everything. And what's utility? Utility is usage, because you can have an NFT of Tom Brady, and at that point it's just a collectible. But if they add utility to it, like say, oh, if you own this NFT, you get to go to his swimming party in the back of his house, have hot dogs, hang out with everybody, and he'll talk to you. Okay, all of a sudden that NFT is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you are always, that's what we're all hoping for in NFTs, is they add utility. One utility that I went after in DraftKings, I didn't get it, was the engine in the NASCAR section of DraftKings. But if you got it, you got to go and drive a car with Dale Earnhardt Jr. around the track type thing. And that thing was flying off the charts. Now it's expired, that particular utility. But at any day, at any moment, you can add utility to an NFT. You can. And you're like, well, how do you do that? Okay, well, say you own a restaurant. Say you own a Joe's hot dog stand. And you put out the word that anybody who owns this certain NFT gets a free hot dog once a day if they come by your cart. Now, is that worth it for you to do it? I don't know. I'm just giving you an example. You have just now added utility to that NFT. Anybody can do that. Now, when the companies do it, they add it through smart contract. So you're going to have, so it would be contracted. Now, I could show up and you don't like me. You go, well, I'm not going to give you your free hot dog. And other than the verbal promise, I could probably take you to court. I probably won it. I don't like court. I don't like the lawyer system. I mean, I know it's needed sometimes, but I'd rather stay out of it type thing, because it seems the lawyers are the only ones who make any money on anything. And so, but my point is utility. I'm getting on a tangent here. Let's get off of it. Okay, there's Peak Monsters. Let's knock out. I've got my $10 DCA ready to go. I get this money from other platforms, from DoorDash, from wherever I can get it. And I've shown you some other platforms that can connect to the Hive Engine or to Coinbase or any of the other games like you just saw. In fact, let me go do that. I forgot to do that. Let's go to Hive Engine. I'll give you the perfect example of how everything's interoperable. And depending on what platform's connected with who, is how much a fee is. Like on here, it's nothing, because I'm staying within the ecosystem of. But anyway, here's my 29 shards that I got off of Golem Overlord. So what I'm going to do is swap it. And you got to pay attention to this, because if there's no liquidity, you could really lose a lot of money. But let's just check. Shard. Okay, it's called the Ancient Shard. Then I'm going to go down here. I want to turn it into crop, because I want to put it. I'm trying to get 20,000 crop. Okay, now it's a value of, well, that's just one. Let me do all 29. Okay, it's 12 cents. It's 11 cents down here, 11.8. Not much difference. So I'm going to lose a little bit, but I don't care. But that should be exactly even. That's lower is when there's low liquidity. And that's something to do with the liquidity markets. I don't understand them. I don't want to touch them. But people get paid to put their tokens into that liquidity market at interest. And that way when you want to go do this, there's available funds. If not, you got to go into the auction or the sell side. And that can get expensive, because then they can charge you whatever they want. Okay, so let's see. So now that's what I've just done. So now I can put, it's going to take a few minutes. Let me go back to my wallet. Yeah, the shard's gone. The crop's not there yet. And when it pops up, I'll be able to transfer that into the... Now as far as decrops go, I think you can keep it in the Hive Engine, and it counts both balances from the actual game and the actual... Oh, wow. PKM jumped up 14%. Now, you get these for free whenever you mess around with PK, which is, I just had it open. I can't remember. It's slipping my name. But that's all the different ways. There's so many different ways you can get token. I'm on probably about 50 different platforms. I get a few pennies here, a few pennies there, some even a little bit more, and I just bring it all in and then distribute it to what I'm doing, type thing. Or I can send it and save it, type. You can do it's whatever your strategy is. It's amazing. It's a fun. I never preach this as life changing as far as income. What I preach is that you can play, have fun, build equity in everything. And if you happen to be in the right spot at the right time when things take off, and let me tell you something, when they take off, they don't get excited about a 20% gain. In the real world, you would. Not in this. Because this stuff can go thousands of X times. Not 2X, not 5X, which is nice when it does that, but it can do 1,000X overnight. You might wake up and for some reason something happened, and all of a sudden this land is worth not $20, but $2,000. And is that going to happen? No, it could. That's how possible it is. And that's why you want to accumulate. You want to get things when they're cheap. You want to study stuff. And basically it's turned into a hobby for me that I play this now instead of PlayStation, where I've always been a game player since the 1980s. But now I am into Web3 gaming, and I realize I can build shit. I can build equity. I can end up with something at the end of the day. Now, if it doesn't happen because I was wrong or World War III happens or whatever, the point is I am having fun doing it, funner than I tried to play Skyrim the other day, which I love. But in my mind, I'm going, I could be over there building equity. Imagine when a game like Skyrim or Skyrim itself becomes Web3, when you get a chest, instead of getting gold in the game, you're getting crypto in the game. And it might be the Skyrim token, whatever it's called. And then you get enough of those and you can transfer it and turn it into cash, or you can buy other stuff on the platform. You'll be adventuring for resources and crypto and just everything you're doing on any Web3 game. I can't wait for that day. I'll probably never leave the house. Okay, I'm on a tangent. Let's go. Where was I at? Oh, let's go do real quick my numbers. Okay, I'm on the event horizon, guys. The black hole, I'm circling the black hole, and I'm getting sucked into it. I'm down to a 308 profit after 3 years. After over 3.5 years, I got $3,580 into the game. That's through DCAing, buying stuff, all through that whole time. It's all spread out. Now, my value is $3,886. If I sold everything today, I walk away 308, but that's been going down in the last few weeks. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was at an all-time high, 1474. Now, that's when Bitcoin was at its highest. It was at 72, 73. For some reason, they're not exactly correlated, but when Bitcoin goes down, everything else goes down. When it goes up, everything else seems to go up. And it coincides hell, Bitcoin went down to 65,000 last night. It's funny to say that it went down. It was just 17,000 6 months ago, or 20,000, whatever the low was. So that's how fast this shit can change. That's why I DCA, because things are lower now. What I'm going to go buy are probably cheaper, and I'm slowly accumulating, building equity. This is my equity, 3,886. That in itself is a game. It's the gamification of the economy. It's absolutely addictive, I guess. It's fun. It's absolute blast. Okay, anyway, real quick. Oh, I wrote down these two ideas. I'm going to make up a list. Everybody's always coming out with ideas. Gathering the Magic, BronzeDragon. And by the way, in 30 minutes, I got to get over to his live stream. One minimum sell price. I wish, like on HRO, now you can take it off of HRO and go put the card on IMX and sell it for a penny. But on the actual platform, you can't list it for less than $1. Just, they don't allow it. I think I would love to have, that'd be bad for me because I'm buying shit at a penny now. But I think that would be a good way to hold the economy. It gives it like the stock market where they have breaks where they can freeze everything. But you just can't. It would protect the packs. Because if you buy a pack for $4, $5, and it's $1 a card, and then you got to post it for a penny or two to sell it, or vice versa, that would wipe that out. They'd have to go somewhere else. And people would probably not post it somewhere else because they could sell it on here for $1. You see what I'm saying? It might be impractical. I'm not as smart as them guys, Matt and them. I love what they're doing. That's just me giving my 2 cents. $1 Rebellion packs. Now, that isn't a regular pack. It comes with one card. $1 pack. Let me write that down. One card. The reason is I might be inclined to go after that $1 Rebellion pack than a $5 Rebellion pack because I can come up with $1 a lot easier than I can come up with $5. By the time I come up with $5, I've spent it on something else. But because, SPS, people, there's so much shit that you could get. It'd be a lot easier to get to $1 than $5. It's just an ideal. Okay? And I'll have more as I go down here. Okay, here's the Hive Engine YouTubers. They promote, or they content, or they show you playing the game. I'm way behind on videos. I missed already. Splinterzone made 2 videos, one last night, one this morning. I missed both of them. I'm going to try to get the Golem Overlords. Do the best you can, but go like, subscribe, watch their videos. I'm going to be watching them today and commenting on them, trying to catch up. And I add people. Games on the Block just put a new one out. He's the latest edition. But anyway, pause this. Go like and subscribe if you haven't. Try to get them. It motivates them. And that's what we all need. We all need motivation. We all need support. And it helps you too because it helps get Splinterlands on the YouTube algorithm. What we're hoping is one day it goes viral. And it does. You'd be shocked. It happens instantaneously. You'd be like, this ain't working. This ain't working. You'd be doing that for 6 months. And all of a sudden, bam! Splinterlands is all over the place. But anyway, there's their links. If I got them, I put them on there. Please go check them out. And then here's all their streams. Here's the. If you're not on here, if I don't have your times, whatever, contact me. I promote this every day, and thank you for everything you do. It's not easy to do videos. It really isn't. It is and it isn't. And I make mine as simple. I'm low quality. I just turn it on, start talking. You get what you get. But I'm also doing this. I make a record. I'm going to do a video on my oldest videos. We're going to see how I was doing when I first joined. And you'll be shocked. The prices are so much higher. And I got in right at the end of the last bull run. And so I've been this entire time in a bear market. But because of my DCA, I've been getting it. That's why I'm showing a profit, because I keep getting it. As it goes down, I get it cheaper. So I'm not losing, or, on paper, I'm not losing all that money at once. All right, let's go and claim land. I haven't done that in a couple days, I think. Here we go. This is my first property. It's got grain on it. Harvest. And then all I'm doing is stacking it. I'm going to try to turn that into, when I can, into magical grain. But we can't even begin doing it until 2.0. So, I've got 338,000. Okay, the second one now is what takes care of this grain also, but it makes enough to take care of everybody, so I don't have to spend anything on that first one, which is a good situation to be in. But I want to add some land, even though, and they would just initially be for investment, because I cannot stack them. I just don't have any assets to put on it. Okay, I got to transfer this immediately. I think I'm in hurting with some other properties. So let me do that real quick. 10,351. That's after taxes. Then it's going to cost me another $1,200 to move it. So by the time it gets over there, it'll be what it is. But you gotta pay the taxes, man. These people who aren't paying taxes on anything you're doing online, there's no rush because it's all recorded on the blockchain. So don't think I'm just warning you. Stay up on your taxes. Don't think they don't see what you're doing or they won't. Here's a perfect example. I use community tax out of Chicago. I used them for my truck business and I stayed with them. I like them. They charge me $35 a month. And at the end of the year, they do my taxes for me. And that was when I was trucking. So they have no problem doing this stuff. But it's even easier for them because, like last year, I called them up and I said, look, I'm on all these platforms. A few dollars here, a few dollars there. I'm going to get it all together for you. And I'm going to send it. Oh, don't worry, we've already got it. Excuse me? Yeah, the IRS is already locked into the blockchain. It automatically is accumulating all your tax data. Hello? Surprise! Which made I loved it because I was going to report it anyway. It wasn't a big deal to me. But yeah, maybe they make enough. I think if it's under $600, you don't even have to worry about it. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. I don't know. I'm just saying. Whenever they get their regulations in line and their laws and their computer programs, they're all set to go. And they got AI doing it. AI will just go through billions and millions of accounts and send you a bill. And if you're really bad, you'll get a contact from a lawyer because they're suing you or charging you with insurance fraud or tax fraud or tax evasion. And I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to scare you because you don't want to fuck with the IRS. And that's one thing in the trucking industry I didn't do. As soon as I got what I owed, I put it on a credit card. And then even if I could pay it off, I usually put it on a credit card. Why? Because I could get that extra 2.5% sometimes, or whatever card I was using. And I always had a credit card that was just for the IRS. But what was the deal? Because I didn't want something to happen in my trucking business where I could not pay them and they could come get my truck. Not that they would have. I'm not saying they wouldn't come work with me. They've always, for me personally, anytime I've worked with them, they've been wonderful. No, none of the horror stories that can happen. But my point is, if they got their money, they're done with me. They don't care if I pay that credit card. The credit card companies does, and I do because I like my credit card. But the point is, I'd rather deal with the credit card than the IRS. So that might be a strategy for you, is to. But anyway, my accountant can go to the IRS and get my blockchain history, which is they've already got implemented. Why do you think they haven't shut it down and they're pursuing it? Everybody's like, well, why is the government allowing this? Why are they allowing Bitcoin? They want it because it controls everything. I predict one day, and it ain't my prediction, I read it all, you will not have to pay. Well, you still have to file at the end of the year. Everybody will. But it will just be for certain things because like they do now on sales tax. They're starting to set it up where when you buy something and you pay sales tax, the sales tax, instead of the business accumulating it and smelling it or sending it to the IRS gets it instantly. Instantly. So when you look around you, when you're in Walmart, you hear the thing go cha-ching. Our government's getting money every second of the day, fast, cash flow, cha-ching. Now, the bad part is they're spending more than they're getting. That's another video, right? So, all right, enough taxes. Let's get back to Okay, there, that was research. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked and went silent. Okay, that I'm just accumulating. That's all you can do right now. Okay, let's go. Harvest my SPS. SPS went down even further today. It's at its lowest. I think we're almost going to break our all-time low. All right, let's go back over to here. Here's my last one. That was my magical property, by the way. Okay, there we go. Now let's go claim it all. If I can, I can't remember if I claimed last night. Yeah, I usually do this in the morning before I go to work, and then at night when I get back, and especially at night. I got hooked on Hive Engine's got a casino site. Very basic, and I went to look at it and play it, and they have a free section, where you can just play for fun. And I got locked into that, and I was like, it's like 2 in the morning before I even know it. But I couldn't figure out the Lightning wallet. I don't like wallets. I like the Hive Engine wallet because it's integrated and easy to use. And that's why I think I represent the masses, is that I won't do a system that doesn't take fiat. Like, I would have turned around and left Splinterlands if I got there and it said I had to send them Ethereum to get into the game. Okay, and I know you guys are laughing like, well, it's so easy to use. For some of you, it is. I have had nothing but disasters with wallets. I hate wallets. I hate the fees. I hate this. I hate that. If I can just use a credit card or a debit card or cash or whatever, and I'm comfortable with that. And that's what I'm in. Everything I'm in is because it takes fiat. I've never been on a platform that only takes crypto. In fact, I don't like to spend crypto. I like to save it whenever possible. Okay, let me stake my 6.845. There we go. All right, let's go do the guild. The frays are open. We upgraded the land. So now we're getting 2.5 reward bonus. The store's next. Let's see, somebody left a message, it looks like. Sorry guys, work's been the heck. I missed that, bro. Hey, bro, don't worry about it, man. This is a laid-back guild, and you know what? Work's, that's great. Work's way more important. I've been saying this. Everybody's up in arms about the earnings, and I understand. I got money in this. There's people who got a lot more money in it. They want more earnings. But at the end of the day, on my best earning month, I can go out and work for 1 hour and make more than what I'm going to make from a day-to-day earning in the game. I'm more concerned about equity. Okay? It's what I do with that little bit of earnings I get. Yeah, but let me tell you something. I'm going to say it again. They're a business. They're designed. They have to make money. They can't take in 10 and pay out 20. That's a losing formula for anybody in any world, unless you're God, I guess, because you can, you make your own money. You have it all. What I'm just saying is, everybody else, that doesn't work. So, I loved the AMA yesterday where Matt said he told me what I wanted to hear. And what he told me what I wanted to hear was, guys, our priority is not profit. It's not even getting new people into the game, even though that is on the top of the list. The top of the list is staying open for business. So we'll do this, we'll do that. We're going to concentrate on what I think is the most important. I'd love to hear that out of the team. Those are the type of words you heard out of, have you ever heard of these companies? Amazon, Apple, The list goes on and on. They didn't. Amazon wasn't worried about profit for 20 years. Neither was Apple. Because they were focused on the platform, on the foundation, the build out. They didn't care if one person was buying from them or a million. And yes, they do. But that wasn't their focus. The focus was build it and then everybody will come. This game is 6 years. It's still in beta. You're like, no, it's not. It's not in beta. We've been open for 6 years. Bullshit. If you look at this whole picture, it's never going to be done. But it's only 2-3% built. Okay, I'm getting on the thing. Hey, Source, next, good job. 16 phrase, Trash Panda. Yeah, Clyde, don't worry about it, buddy. I think I threw you into a fray, though. And, yeah, and if you don't play, you don't play. But we fill the phrase, we get credit. That's the important part. Okay, here we go. Okay, BronzeDragon's already in. He's the first one in. All right, I'm going to put my guy. I always take the hardest one. We got 16 now. Well, that's going to be... we got 17 people, so we should be able to fill it. Come in, and I'll put Tarka Balt or Cabot in number 12. Because I have the power. Okay, now this is my other guy, Tark Cabot. And we got plenty of time, so I'll do it tomorrow morning. If you're not in that gives you 24 hours. If you're not in a fray, I will put you in one because that's what the importance is. Hold on, who filled the other one? Oh, Monster 20 just got in. Okay, he just got in. Cool. All right, so that will fill up. We got 16 frays now. We need more people, so we'll see what happens. Let's go look at the battle, though. Or you can't, or the fray. Okay, yeah, we're done right now. So the next building is the store, and real quick, I changed my strategy again. What I'm going to do is just I'll get the cheapest cards and the cheapest merits right now, because I would much prefer to open a Gladius pack than the soulbound cards. Remember, I burnt every single Gladius card I had for DEC, and it got me about 250. I thought it was 190, but then I did some a little later to finish it off, and it ended up at 250. Which that's all free cards. That's $250 of free cards, and that goes in my equity. Okay, see, 338, 600 for one card, maybe 1 to 3 cards, but I can get for 300. How much I got up there? I'm at almost at 900, but I get 400. So let's go for 600. And that might give me enough for a pack, guys. If not, tomorrow. I never spend money on potions. The energy's cheapest if you use vouchers, but it's too expensive. I'm gonna jump through these and these back and forth. And right now, the merits are the best deal. Now this all resets, and at that point, I'll probably get some of these again. I'll get my 400 merits. Okay, let's go back to the shop. I could have just done it right there. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, guild. I gotta wrap this up pretty quick. Okay, so go to buildings. And go to the store. Business store. How much do I got? I need 2,000 merits. Now, when we upgrade the store, I think they cost less. By upgrading the arena, we get more merits. So it starts going in opposite directions. So I'll get more and more bang for my buck as we go on here. Yeah, I'm at 2,471. So let's go and buy a Gladius pack. And you gotta buy special potions to open these up. The stones and stuff. So, I keep calling them potions, but they're stones or something like that. But I don't. I'm not going to waste them. It doubles your chance from 2% to 4%. Alright, let's go. Let's go open that up right now. Get these guys to work. Okay. Gladius cards are very powerful. They all got that one ability. It's Enrage or something like that. Okay, that's my standard. I got 2 rares, so it's a little bit above average. You're guaranteed 1 rare. Let's see if I get any gold. Bloodlust, I'm sorry. I keep calling it Bloodlust. But that's a very powerful. The longer these cards stick around, the more powerful they get. Okay, so let's go and look at my collection and combine them. And then I'm going to DCA and get out of here. Okay, and I can upgrade a couple cards. This is all I got. This is the 3rd pack I've opened since the burning. Now you can't buy these cards. The only way to get them is through merits, and that's through the guild. But the new thing is you can use Glint to get merits now. But I think the only way you can buy a pack is through a store. So I think you have to be in a guild to get one. Hint, hint. Alright, I'll combine these later. Let's go see what level I am real quick, and let's go do my DCA and then get out of here. I got 10 minutes before BronzeDragon starts. Oh, and I've been doing let's go check that real quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am currently in Diamond 3, almost at Diamond 2. On the leaderboard, I'm 7,669. So there's, now remember, you're allowed to do bots in Wild, and I've got Splintermate. So there's not all humans ahead of me. I don't care. I love the bots because I don't have time to play it. I can play it whenever I want by turning it off or jumping in and whatever. Let's go to the events. The DAO now puts out free tournaments. Okay. All right. Wait, those are done. Let's see. See, I didn't make it to the second round. They're free to join. But let's see if I got into any of them. Don't have any. Now this one I paid 1 DEC to get into. Let's see if I made it. Oh, I didn't even make it. I didn't make it in any of them. That's the problem. And then these two I got to fill up, right? Yeah, next battle I got to fill that up. But I've got 16 hours to do it. Okay, let's go to the market. Price, all levels. I'm going after, I'm finishing up, I'm trying to finish up that summoner. That legendary one. And there he is at 495. So I'm going to get him. And that, I think that gives me 10 out of 11. Yeah, that's number 10. Okay, so one more and I'm done with him. He's maxed out. That will give me every splinter, at least one, except the neutral, which you don't need it, but that'd be the best one to have. There's only one. It's like $300 a pop. But that will give me the 5 one, so I can use all my maxed out cards, no matter what I'm using. And that will in one strategy I have having at least one maxed out summoner in every account. Okay, so now let me go get my one alpha card. So we need to do that in the market. And again, it's the skeleton assassin, the cheapest. And they're selling 2 for 38 cents each. I gotta get that. Credit. I could have bought one for 47. So I saved 20 cents on each card just by doing that. And that's what I'm always looking for deals. Trying to get the cheapest. And then I burn them and combine them, making mine and your cards more valuable and rare. Because these either half. Now, the nice thing, if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, once a card gets retired, it just becomes pretty much a collectible. Well, these are collectibles, but they're also got utility. You can still use them in the game. That's the beautiful part about Web3. Okay, the cheapest guy today is this one. Let me see if I have him. I do, and I just need one to upgrade him right. He's a common. So let me get... That's 8 cents. Let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cents before it jumps up to 8 cents. Yeah, okay. So 30 cents I'm going to spend on this guy. Silver Shell Archers. Is this the best card I could probably be getting? No, it's the cheapest of one that I still need. My goal, I'm also a collector. So I like to get one of everything maxed out, especially with the new rolls. And this is actually going to put me from first level to third level. Commons max out at 10. It's going to take probably 300 cards for this. No, 505. Never mind. It's going to take a lot. And that was the beta pack. Now let's go to Untamed. And this is one of the cheapest for 1 penny. And I've only got one of him. Alright, so let's go. But yeah, it's the same guy. He's just giving them away. I don't even want to ask what he owed for them. Now look, I could buy 100 of them for $2.20, but that's double the cost. That's how good it is to buy something at a penny. So I'll stop there for that. Let me get Golem or BronzeDragon opened up here. Okay, let me combine all these, and that's going to turn me into third level also. Okay, let's go to Chaos Legion. I'm going to get from opening the pack, so I'm skipping that. I might come back to, let me get a Rebellion. Alright, I got him turned on. What's up, BD? Let's go! Okay. Let me buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's buy 35 cents worth. This also helps out my wagons. I'm nowhere near getting the max, the 200 chances that you need. But I just doing a little bit of time. So that's going to give me 65. Items. BD just put out a survey on whether or not we like the new system. I put yes, I do. Okay, let's go. Now let's get my 1 gold card. I don't think I have him maxed out. I do. He's maxed out. This one I don't think is maxed out.
Testing 1, 2, and we are live. It's like adjusting mic. It was a little bit hot. So how's everybody doing today? Thanks for joining me. I just wanted to take a minute and say that I appreciate everybody joining on a weekly basis so we can discuss Splinterlands and other Hive-related games. I don't know about you, but I really look forward to these live streams every week. I know we don't all agree, and we are all playing at different points in the game. There's a lot of people that are members of my channel that are just beginning or have been in a little while, maybe just play bronze or silver. And then there's some people in a complete other end of the spectrum who are whales and have a lot of money into the game. I feel myself, I think I'm right there in the middle sometime, maybe somewhere there. But the reason why I like doing these videos and these live streams is because I can get the opinions.
Using my glint for merits to get Gladius cards.
And thoughts of everyone involved. And I don't know about you, but from the comments on my weekly videos and my live stream, as we talk about it live, I learn, right? Because there's been several times over the history, I've been streaming for over 2 years now, and I've been playing Splinterlands for almost 3 years now at this point, I guess, that I've learned off of the people that are commenting on the video, and we get into a discussion, and they're like, some people are very hardcore in their beliefs, and that's fine, and I don't really feel anything against
I messed up. I only needed one. I bought 5.
I guess, if you feel that I'm wrong or I'm right about something, but I always like to maintain civility, and I always like to try to go with facts. So if you're going to put
I messed up again.
That's fine. If you feel very strongly about something, go ahead and list why you feel about that, and post some numbers or something like that, and we can look at them. Who knows? I'm doing good if I'm a 50-50 type of being, right? I just try to look at things that are going on and approach.
All right, I'll fix that later.
That's what I'm trying.
I'm gonna go buy a couple packs.
And hopefully learn from that. KGM says, "What's up? Thanks for dropping by. KGM's in the house. Gathering the Magic's in the house. Thanks for dropping by. Elliot, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever part of the day, whatever part of the world you are in. Thank you for dropping by and joining me. Like I said, I look forward to this every week, seeing what everybody's got going. Obviously, the big thing that everybody's still talking about is the reward shop and how that's going with the recent changes. Obviously, everything's still in flux because nobody's perfect. These kind of big changes. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to be a glass half full kind of guy at this point, even though that kind of goes against my nature. Big changes go into place. They're looking at the numbers, and hopefully, changes are inbound. And I agree that it's. I've said this in a video before, but I agree it's better to make a change and be on the conservative side, and then give people things, than it is to do it the opposite way and try to take back, because you know what I mean. Although I still do feel that over time, my statement still stands that over time they've taken things away from us.
All right, I got 2 rares. That's it.
Most of that is under the whole guise of combating bots. So I think we can, and I'm not talking about the 1-2 off bots where
all right,
we use our
there we go.
Player account or something. I'm talking about that guy that's running 100 bots right now.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go check out Pro Advertiser Club if you get a chance. Join my guild. Join any of the games you saw. The links are below. And appreciate you watching. I know time's important. And I'm going to go listen to BronzeDragon. Thank you all for spending time with me. Have a nice day.